Johnson Stadium. We will find out a whole lot more about these teams this Week 1 showdown here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Condors and the Charlotte 49ers. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe will be down on the sideline. The Condors kickoff unit is ready to go, and so are we to start this season. And he takes this from inside the 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So the Charlotte 49ers offense will have the football first. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He is a guy who is reliable and can be dangerous if he gets a chance.
And there was times during the week when we were texting. We have a group text for these games every single week. And we talk about different guys. And this receiver, we were like, is the tape in fast motion? Like, this dude is flying out wide. Like, this is a guy that legit has that take the top off the defense speed, elite speed. Plummer, this is a guy that... They are extremely working.
Yeah, the D coordinator in this game told us he just hasn't slept much this week, knowing how fast this guy is and just how he can score any given play. And they've got to do a really good job in this one communicating, understanding where he is, but making sure there is at least one safety playing deep, because you know this guy is going to get his opportunities deep down the field.
Looking to throw, it's Harrell. Gets it out fast. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning two. That was beautiful.
Running inside, it's Middleton. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Trying to impose their will with the run. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
And the 49ers are rolling down the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a third down.
Back to throw, it's Harrell. Fires to the tight end. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33.
When you can run routes like this big guy, you can line him up in the slot. You can give him some extra space to work and just let him find the open holes over the middle of the field. It's a good idea to line him up in different spots to help him out, but he's a big part of this passing game. You saw why there.
He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Middleton. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked. Run and a first down.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like everything they're dialing up here on their first drive of the game is working to perfection.
Quarterback making adjustments. They're going to ride this running back. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. He's picked up 49 yards rushing now. What a way to start this season.
This defense is going to have to do a better job slowing down the run. We've seen twice now in this opening drive this guy break one. And so this defense has to do a better job at the point of attack, and their D coordinator probably is already thinking to himself, do I have to get another guy in the box to slow this guy down?
Tight end now in motion. A first down run on the doorstep. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That's the sophomore running back they're taking a look at, and Holly Rowe will let us know what's going on the sideline. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. Looking downfield, it's Harrell. Big fella moving. And with a hallelujah land. Touchdown, Niners. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
And that is the kind of drive to start a season that is going to put a smile on your head coach's face. They were just methodical.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. So the Condors offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And here comes the sophomore running back. The ground game on him to pick up those tough yards and take care of the ball. Here comes the option. Rides the option, he keeps it. Got enough for the first. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here and trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one accounts for the pitch man, he's going to get it to the outside, and you see the speed on the perimeter. Really clever play call that time by the O coordinator.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Send the tight end in motion. Give to the running back. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They'll run the option. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. Time has expired here in the quarter, and it's Charlotte on top. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. The run inside. It's Rutledge. Gives him a little breathing room. Picks up 5 and gets it to the 7-yard line.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line.
Well, the defense has the opponent backed up in their own end, and they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback. You see the athleticism and the speed they have up front as they're able to notch that sack.
He finds his way out to the 13-yard line, and they're out of trouble with a first down.
And these 3rd downs obviously are so crucial, and that's why you call them the money down. But just to get the drive started, man, you get the 3rd down, you get a little bit nervous. Nice job executing, running the football, moving the sticks, and now keeping this drive moving.
On the delay, it's Cobb. Here's a little room there, and makes the tackle at the 23 after he got 10.
Just a great job by the quarterback, the running back, the offensive line. Sneaky little devils. What do? Make it look like pass, sneak in the run, catch you off guard. Great play call by the offense.
Wants to throw on first down. And the misconnection on the first attempt. See if he gets a little looser.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Running inside. It's Cobb. There he goes. Moves up to the 34-yard line. Give him a 10-yard pickup. The 49ers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They'll send the back in motion. To the air on first down. Caught by Williams on the right. Breaks free, and he might be gone. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
And that play works because the QB did an unbelievable job. He's going through his progressions. He's sitting in the pocket, and he sees, man, a lot of space out to his right. I get the ball to my playmaker, and he does the rest. This is what's so fun about him. He's going to make the catch. He's going to make people miss, use his speed to make big plays.
Just a short pass to the tight end. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the 49ers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll get the transfer rolling with an early carry. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. You hate to see this, all of the work in the offseason and injury this early in the year. The 49ers come to the line with a new set of downs. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
The completion picked up 6 yards on first down, now 2nd and 4. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Second down coming up. Throwing, White. Firing to the right, complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
A nice job by the quarterback there, working through his progressions. Nothing open down the field, so he checks it down to his drag route coming from the slot receiver. They get the completion.
Ball's at the 22. 3rd and short coming. Can the defense force him to settle for a field goal? A little screen to the running back. Stopped short of the first down marker. They are in field goal range, and 3 would make it a 2-possession game.
3rd and short, a lot of times you're thinking be aggressive defensively. They play zone. They sit back a little bit. They try to run the slow developing screen, but the defense says you get none of this. Nice job, good eyes, good discipline, nice tackling to get the 3rd down stop.
No good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. On the option. Here's how the career starts. His first carry. And he stopped right there. No gain on the play.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they into the game. If they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
They punted on their opening drive, and now they need a 3rd down conversion to avoid punt. To the air, it's right. Under fire. He's set. Defense all over it.
Third and long, you know what's coming. It's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the fourth down.
In modern college football, Jesse, if there's time, there's an opportunity to attack.
And I like them being aggressive here too, guys. Look, they practice this all week long. Now you're in that situation to go out there, have some fun, and let it fly.
And defenses are taught to stay deep, play prevent in these situations. So I think you could get a good chunk play and then possibly get a field goal to tackle.
He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't. And he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll move the tight end. White. Soft spot in the middle. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And the 49ers right after the huge play through the air back to the line. White wants to throw it. They're working that left side. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. He wants to change this route. Throwing, White. Fires to the right. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We begin with the Texas A&M Aggies taking on the Missouri State Bears. And it's the Aggies trying to win the home opener. They've got the lead midway through the first half. Let's check in now on some of the other action today as the landscape in this sport truly is ever-changing. Now over to your game inside Jerry Richardson Stadium. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Jerry Richardson Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. Holly, what did you find out coming from the locker room?
Guys, I caught up with the Condors head coach. The message of his speech was, I've got to get the running back more involved. They trust him. He's been terrific, but they haven't gotten him enough carries. He said, I've got one guy in the booth upstairs who is tracking how many times our running back touches the ball. That is the most essential part of getting back in this game. Get the rock to the guy who can make the biggest difference.
Thanks, Holly.
And the offense here dialed up a really good zone beater. Give credit to the offensive coordinator. He called the right play at the right time.
Scanning the field, it's right. Punts it out of the air. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
You know, the beautiful thing about being a quarterback is you can throw a little drag route, and they can take it 60. When you got fast playmakers on the outside that you can get the ball in their hands really quickly, great things can happen. 1-yard passes can turn into 60. It's beautiful to be quarterback.
Some misdirection with the counter, and they'll knock him down.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
And it'll be the Condors are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wide receiver comes in motion. The option look. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Well, I love the variety in the run game you're seeing from this offense. It's not just going to be conventional handoffs. Won't just be the quarterback, but he's making good decisions. Pitching at that time, that's the right read. And it's not a huge explosive home run type play, but it is enough to help them pick up the first down.
They'll run the option. The option, the keeper, finding an escape route. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like, really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that round.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Motion from the wide receiver. Off play action. Throws to the tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Perkins. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
The offense really struggled in the first half of this game, so it was important coming out of halftime. They were able to generate some momentum and get some rhythm offensively, and right now they look like they have it on this drive. Great news to see the quarterback make that last throw there to pick up the first down. They need him to play great in the second half.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Got him downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together. Putting a drive like this together now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. They give it to him again. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Oh, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Looking for a man. It's right. Going for 6. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Condor! So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
And no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently, does a great job running his route. Great result because of it.
That was a reckless hit by the defender. The kickers are in a vulnerable spot, and they have to protect them. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Rutledge. Breaks into the open. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
You talk about creating big plays in the running game like this. This makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big gain for the offense.
Right back to the well. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard. It'll be a first down.
And when When your offensive line can plow holes like that and you can get over 10 yards a carry, like, we don't need to complicate this. Like, this is a very simple form. Be more physical. Hand the football off. That's a great job in back-to-back plays for this offense.
They're trying to run the ball on first down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
It'll be 3rd and long. Might be changing the route. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Pulls it in. They get him stopped at the 32. A solid pickup, but it will bring up a 4th down and decision time.
Yeah, and that's one of those where you just look at the coverage. You look at down the field, taking away all the options, making sure you don't throw that ball downfield to get the first down. The only option, check it to the running back. Now I close that space. Nice job tackling.
On 4th down, going to the air. Makes the grab. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The 49ers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
The run inside. It's Williams. He gets it inside the 20 to the 19, but they still have a ways to go, and it'll be 4th down. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th all tied up. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Absolute shank. Missed it. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up. 1st down here as we dive into the college football season. A week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. Keeps it on 1st down. Could be an alley. They bring him down. The option run to perfection, and it will move the chains.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback, and too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
Makes the grab in their space. Smashes ahead. He's run out of bounds at the 23 after the big gainer.
And this receiver is so dangerous. There's so many different ways that he can hurt a defense. You got to throw it to him conventionally, but find creative ways to get him the football out in space and let him go to work.
To the air. It's right. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Slides to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit.
Talk about saving your best when the moment is the biggest. Nice job in the 4th quarter. Been grinding all day. Made the biggest run of the day when it counted the most. Picked up the first down in a pretty close ball game.
He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Out of the gun to give to the back. Touchdown, Condors! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the 49ers offense ready to set up shop. And now this offense needs a late fourth quarter drive to answer that last touchdown. Couldn't quite hang on to the pick, and he will be thinking about that one for a long time. Now inside 4 minutes to go here on second down. Back to pass. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I feel for this offense. If they're going to get back in the game, I don't know if they're going to be able to do it with chunk plays. They're going to have to be methodical and generate some first downs and march down the field.
This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, third and long coming. He's got an open man. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. And the 49ers with the 1st and 10. Running inside, it's Rutledge. Pickup of 5, it's now 2nd and 5.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Makes the catch, it's Rutledge. They're staring down the defense and this crowd on this huge 3rd and 4. Gets the back moving. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. He'll do it himself. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. And he'll be brought down.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
On the option. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down. So they'll use a timeout here. 1 more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. The Condors line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And it looks as if this one's going to carry into the end zone for a touchback. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. They got the stop they needed. Now can the offense pay it off and tie this game up late? Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Rutledge. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Here comes the offensive.
95-96 bridge. 95-96 bridge. Go.
Might as well stick with him. Oh, he's got some space. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. looking to throw on first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Got the first himself. Big play on the scramble. Got out of bounds, stopped the clock, picked up the first down, and now they'll try to find a way to score. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They've pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Might be calling a hot route.
Let it go.
Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. This time it's complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Wants to throw on third down. Finds his big tight end. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous, if you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
And tackled there by the defense. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running.
Hey, take it. 492 waggle. 492 waggle. Sweep. Go.
Looking to throw for it. Extending the play. He'll pull it down. That will be enough to move the chains and give him a first down in the red zone at the 14. The 49ers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a man. Oh, they're after him. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
And the defense is smelling blood in the water at this juncture. They know the offense is going to throw it, and that's why you see these D linemen and linebackers, man, they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback, and to hit that time, help force the incompletion.
And back to the air on second down. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
I just love the aggressive nature of this defense and understanding, hey, David, we need one play and this game is over. One takeaway finishes it, and they get it with the pick.
Yeah, and you do these situations all the time, right? You got the lead, the passing situations, you're playing the pass, and they play it beautifully, man. Drop back, great vision, break on the football, and they said, forget this. I'm into this game right now.
A disappointing start to this season as they open 0-1.
Tough way to start, but you see it so many times throughout a season. People start slow, figure out who they are, get better as the season goes on, and your dream's still very much ahead.
And the sky's not falling right now. You're just 0-1. There's no need to panic. You don't have to try and reinvent the wheel. What you got to do is go back. You got to watch the film. You got to be honest with yourselves. Where could you have made better plays? You got to limit the penalties. You got